Hey, welcome to another edition of Golf at the Lakes. I'm with Jeff Olson. Hey, Jeff.
Hey, Chris. How you doing?
Jeff's a PGA member and head golf professional here at Thumper Pond Golf and Resort. And he's on his finishing hole here, and he just bombed a drive out here, and we've got a beautiful setting here. We got the resort right in the background, the hotel's on the left there. We got the 18th green, first tee, 10th tee, 9th green.
We've got number 9 green and then number 18 green just over Katy Pond.
Wow. So it's a spectacular spot. If you haven't played Thumper Pond, you better call, because it's a beautiful place to play some golf. So what are you going to do now? You've hit a courageous drive down the left side here, but you've got some of your famous pine trees in the way.
Yeah, we've got the Three Sisters just hanging out, just out into the fairway here. So it's going to leave us with 2 different shots. So I'll show you a layup shot and then maybe a little more of a rewarding lower shot up to the left side of the fairway.
All right, when we come back from break, Jeff's going to go through those couple of shots.
This is where you belong, Thumper Pond. What a great getaway for leisure and business, or a great time with the family. What a great getaway for water park fun, golfing in the sun, surrounded by breathtaking beauty. Thumper Pond, this is where you belong, Thumper Pond.
Forest Hills Golf and RV Resort 18-hole championship golf course, 180 RV sites with full hookups, indoor pool and hot tub, Rock and Waters Extreme Miniature Golf Course, and Izzo's Sports Bar and Grill. Your fun and friendly family vacation getaway headquarters.
Wildflower is a 4.5-star golf course. Pick up your 2-for-1 golf cards at KDLM radio station and golf today.
I've selected 2 clubs. I'm going to hit 2 different types of shots here. Again, we've got Katy Pond just out in front of our 18th green. So I'm going to select a pitching wedge, and I'm just going to hit a high shot up over these trees. And I'll just show you how I would hit a little more of a higher shot than my normal golf swing. Again, I'm going to try and change my setup. I've selected a pitching wedge, and I want to just go up over these trees. So instead of playing the ball towards the middle part of my stance, I'm going to play it just a little bit forward, up towards for me, a right-handed player will be my left foot. So I'm going to slide it a little more forward towards my left foot. And then I'm just going to make my normal swing, but my follow-through might be a little bit higher towards the end. So that'll knock the ball up and over the tree. Again, I'm not really trying to lift the ball in the air, but my follow-through will be a complete follow-through and a little bit higher. So again, just moving it forward in my stance, and then just try and make my normal swing. Okay, and that produced a high shot that went right over the trees. That's going to leave us just a little pitching wedge or a 9-iron into this green, carrying over the water. Now, I'm going to hit a low shot, and I'll try and go below the trees here. So again, I'm going to feel like I'm making my same swing, but I'm going to change my setup a little bit. Instead of moving the ball forward in my stance, I'm going to move it back in my stance. And then my follow-through, I'll try and keep my follow-through a little bit lower. I'll try and abbreviate my follow-through, and that'll produce a low ball flight, hopefully right below the trees and running up just to the left side of the green. Again, just moving it back in my stance. One key, though, when I'm hitting the shot, I'll play it in the back part of my stance, but I'll keep my hands forward. And that kind of depresses, it kind of moves the golf shaft forward, and it de-lofts the face to help produce a lower shot. So I wouldn't want to do, really quick, I wouldn't want to set it up in the back part of my stance and leave my hands back like this. It wouldn't do you any good to do that. Got it back in my stance, and I'll just try and abbreviate my follow through, keeping it low.
Jeff, that was a nice shot. Hey, great stuff for our viewership here. Hey, let's talk about risk reward here. Okay, so we're on the par 5 here on 18. And you made 2 choices here. Either hit it lofted up over the trees, which kind of makes sense because it's taking double bogey out of play. You still have your chance to knock it on the green.
Exactly.
But the other shot is, hey, I'm feeling pretty good. I'm hitting the ball pretty well. I'm going to go with a low shot, try to get it closer to the green, maybe a better opportunity for birdie.
Exactly, yeah, and that you have to be able to, especially on a hole like this, the fairway runs down into the water, so really the pitching wedge is really the play here. It'll leave you another wedge or another 9-iron. to carry over that Katy Pond onto that 18th green.
I think people need to understand that golf's kind of like a chess match. You don't push too hard. You take what you got, and then you make good decisions along the way. Because when we make not so good decisions, we're turning into doubles and triples and all that stuff we don't like.
Exactly. Yeah, it's about managing your shots. Try and figure out your strengths and your weaknesses, and play to your strengths. I mean, here, hitting a couple of pitching wedges will give you that good chance for a par. Hitting the 3-iron or even trying to hit a wood up to that green can get you into trouble. Again, we've got the bunkers on the left side, and that leaves you kind of a downhill, tricky bunker shot too. So,
well, it's a beautiful finishing hole. People should come on out to Thumper. Give us some phone numbers, how they can reach you.
Yeah, our number to our pro shop is 218-367-6501. The number to our resort is 218-367-2000. And we are available on the web too. We've got all of our information for tee times, our rates, our league information, and that is www.thumperpond.com.
Well, thanks, Jeff. It's wonderful to be with you, and that's another edition at Golf at the Lakes.
Golf at the Lakes is sponsored by Balmoral Golf Course, Battle Lake, Blueberry Pines Golf Club, Monaga, Detroit Lakes Country Club and Lakeview Golf Course, Detroit Lakes, Forest Hills Golf and RV Resort, Detroit Lakes, Headwaters Golf Club, Park Rapids, Perham Lakeside Golf Club, Perham, Professional Golfers of America, Thumper Pond in Ottertail, and Wildflower at Fair Hills.